Well, the Women's Euro Hockey Tour is underway, and we actually have some highlights for you to look at. So exciting to see this. It's Finland versus Czechia in a game taking place on day one. So some notable players here from the SDHL and who are now draftees of the PWHL. Some names that you're sure to recognize. And don't forget, this is taking place in Switzerland. So there was no scoring in the first period, and then the second period, about 2 minutes in, we've got a goal from Tereza Vanišová, Ottawa player, of course. You can see that Jenny Hirkoski goes back for the puck behind the net, but Křížová gets there first and puts it out to a wide open slot there for Vanišová to score over goalie Annie Kaisela. And Finland are playing without Semi Ahola for this tournament, which is a bit of a disadvantage. So a great looking shot from Vanišová. Ottawa fans can be happy to see that. She's in form. And then with just over 3:40 remaining in the second, there's a bit of a broken play, and Michaela Pejlova carries it in. It bounces to Denisa Křížová, and that starts to scramble at the front of the net. We see Finnish defender Juli Likala trying to clear it, but it goes right onto the stick of Křížová, who fires a nice shot. Pejlova is signed to play actually in the Swiss Women's League this season. And notice on this play the great offensive instincts from Daniela Pejlova, friend of the channel. There's a podcast episode with our chat about her getting ready to play for Boston. And you can see her imposing size. She goes to the net. She's going to be incredible. Happy to see her. And also really good instincts there by Křížová to circle back out and be available for that clearing attempt. She has signed that 1-year extension with Minnesota, so she's got 2 years left there for sure. Now in the third period, we see Katerina Mrázová doing what she does, goes to the far post after a dish pass to Sarah Kajanova, who waits as Noemi Nubaurova, Toronto draftee, drives to the net, and there's Mrázová just waiting for that perfect pass across to put it behind Kaisela. Great to see Nemo doing Nemo things, and Mrázová, no surprise with the silky mitts. And does this look a little bit like her first ever goal in the PWHL? Rewind noise. And then, wow, just 7 seconds later, though, at 13:50, it's 2/3 of that classic finish line of Tapani, Karvinen, and Petra Nieminen. Vivi Vainikka is actually out, but it's Nieminen who corrals a loose puck and goes up and over the shoulder of Klára Peslarová, who's down a bit early. And don't forget, we've also talked to Klára on the show. She's going to be in Boston trying out for the second or third goalie spot there. Then, with just under 2 minutes left, it's none other than Noora Tulus, leading scorer of the SDHL last season. She spins and fires a shot that catches the top corner of the net. She knows that she scored, but there's a delay on the ice while the refs confer. Noora is looking at her teammates like it was right there, so they have to go to video and confirm that yes, it went in under the bar and back out. And New York took Noora in the third round of the draft, and I think she's going to be a steal. She has so many offensive tools. Are we getting excited for next season in the PWHL yet? So it's 3-2, and Finland does pull their goalie, but are unable to get the equalizer. So that's a win for Coach Carla McLeod and the Czechs to start off this Euro tour. Great to see some high caliber action, and definitely a nice way to warm up for some of the players we're going to see in a couple of months. This tournament's going to be pretty short, only 3 games for all of the teams. Just kind of some warm-up action for some of these folks, but great to see these players. I'm happy to see Pejlova looking really, really good, and Noora Tulus. Just great to see everybody that we've been talking to out there on the ice. So thanks for checking this out, and drop a comment. Don't forget, we've got a brand new way you can support the channel over there on Ko-fi. I'll drop a link. And we will, I promise, have some PWHL content coming up for you soon. We'll see you then.